Hey guys, and welcome back to another Toy Soldier Reviews action figure video. Today we have the Marvel Legends Gamer vs. Spider-Man 2 Insomniac Wave Miles Morales Brooklyn 2099 suit. Starting off the wave, I'm doing it by the back here with the figures in this wave. So I do have all of them. The Venom will be arriving sometime shortly towards the end of the month. I have not ordered the single releases like the two Spider-Man suits and Kingpin. I haven't got those yet, but yeah. Minding those figures later, we'll get into this review. So for the packaging, this is the newer box, like the square like we've seen so far, and it does say Spider-Man 2 here on the bottom, Gamerverse right there. We've seen this logo plenty of times before. 4 Plus Hasbro there, nice window with the figure, and on the side it says Miles Morales Brooklyn 2099 suit. The top is white with Marvel Legends series and warning, Gamerverse up there on as well. Marvel Legends on the side, same name, and like the picture from the game, what the suit looks like. Then on the side, it's just a bigger picture with Gamerverse and Marvel Legends series. And then this is probably my favorite part of the packaging. I just love the gimmick of like it looks like the in-game, where you've got all the suits on the side and it shows them standing in this exact pose here. Now, I don't know if this is just a thing they did, but Miles is standing in the back because usually you have like Peter standing in the front here, but it does like switch when you switch the characters. But that's cool. It sees the whole rest of the wave, which I do have for you guys to see review. And even up here, it does show you the like how it's you select it and then you go down and select the different colorways, which we'll see with this down here. And this one at least is, I guess, just a remake or a different suit colorway as well. Then you've got all your legal stuff on the bottom here and also on the bottom of the box as well. So we'll open this on up. So Hasbro has made it a lot simpler. Just down here, I believe you can just pull it open, flip these down, take out this piece of paper because I never use it, pull it down. You can see the Spider-Man 2 logo in the back there. And we've got the tray, which has these, I believe, new. No, wait, no, these came, we've seen these before with, I feel like the Walmart exclusive one, but we'll take this tape off. I guess we'll have to use the knife here. There's that accessory, the alternate hands, which is good to see. Always love alternate hands instead of just the fist and the one web hand, which we usually see sometimes. And we'll take a look at this Miles Morales figure since it's all brand new. So for this Miles Morales, like I already stated, we have these web effects here, which can't really attach. They kind of just lay on top, but they are in this nice sort of clear plastic sculpt, and they do look nice. Then in the packaging, we have fist hands, and then we have swappables for each with the open palm hand and the whipping hand, which we'll take a look at the open palm one. There's this sort of like triangle in the middle, kind of looks like an Iron Man repulsor blast. You can see the sculpt of how thick the fingers are with the armor, like the armored part of this suit. You see the red paint on every single hand coming down to that like diamond shape at the bottom, painted all in red going up towards the wrist. And it does look nice on every single one, even coming down to the thumb, which they do on every single hand, which is really nice to see. So how far they went into this new sculpt is nice to see. So we'll take a look at the detail of this figure, which will be a lot since it's all brand new. So for this 2099 Brooklyn Miles Morales suit, the first thing standing out is the fact of this gray. Now, I believe in the game, it was more of a darker black, but then again, looking at the box, you can kind of see it's the same, but the eyes is what's also throwing me off, because as you can see also on the box and in-game, the eyes are more of a pinker color than this whole red, but still, it is nice. The suit itself is in this shiny plastic, which matches the game, so that's good. Butterfly joints, the red is painted in there and sculpted as well, which is nice to see. This spider on the back is also good, trailing down here too with the legs, same with on the inside. Now the articulation here in the chest is okay, but we'll get to that later. The reds just on this sculpted spider does look nice. Silver painted on the belt, not on the buckles, but it's okay. They've done pretty well for this figure so far. The red does trail down on these, like, I don't know, ninja pants or like the big baggy pants here. It goes all the way down, which does look nice. Then here there's ankle rotation too, with like these prongs or something sticking out of the back, and even there's like sculptedness to the boot on all of it, on the bottom too. And yeah, you see the web shooters here on the outside, which aren't painted in any sort of plastic color. I'm looking at the box. They are more of this black, but I guess they just blended it all in for just an easier way. But still, the like texture to it is nice, and like the wrinkles all around the baggy parts of the suit do look nice. So yeah, we'll take a look at the articulation. So for the articulation here, he's gonna look pretty far up, which is good. Pretty far down. Not a lot, not any tilt, barely. Head rotates all the way around though. Arm goes pretty high up. Butterflies forward and back, which is okay. Arm does rotate all the way around. Biceps swivel here. Pinless double elbow is gonna get you pretty much all the way far back. And then none of them have trigger finger up and down hinges for the wrists, but they do all have side to side and can swivel. And then for the ab crunch here, going back is gonna be that far, and going forward, it's not a whole lot forward. So if you're gonna want to get him in some crouching poses, it won't be that good. There is also waist swivel here, which will break up the designs, but it's okay. And then legs kick that far out, that far forward, and not a whole lot back either. There is thigh cut here, once again gonna break up the design. Pinless double knees, gonna get you all the way back as well. And no calf cut either, because they didn't want to break this up either, the red lines. But there is ankle, or I guess not ankle, I guess, what is this? Over by your Achilles, sort of. Yeah, at the very bottom here, you got boot rotation, sort of, or wherever this sock ends. I guess sock rotation here. Then the ankle part does pivot down, up, and has some side-to-side hinges, which is good. The articulation's all right, so we'll scale him next to some other figures. For some comparisons, here he's next to the PS5 base version of Miles Morales in the game here, which does look good here next to each other. And this is the Velocity suit, which we did get a reissue of in a different color, even though I don't believe it ever appeared in that second game. I don't think it did. But something I want to try first is that this one didn't come with electric hands, but I want to see if we unplug this one from this hand and unplug this one, if it's loose, but you can make it work. So yeah, the electric effects do work for this one. And here he's next to another Spider-Man variant with the, I believe, Mark II or III armor from, this is from the PS4 game as well, the original one. And here he is next to Comic Venom. I ordered the Venom from the game for $50 on Walmart, which will arrive at the end of the month on June. But I'm not very sure if it's the official version, because it was cheaper, and I didn't really trust it that much, but I hope it is, because $50 was a bit of a steal there, $10 off already on sort of like base release. So yeah, but they do look good next to each other. And here he's next to some characters that appeared in the game, but their comic appearances. With this is the symbiote Spider-Man from the VHS 2-pack, and Miles' uncle, the Prowler, Aaron Davis. Even though this is Hobie Brown Prowler, they still do look good next to each other, which yeah, we'll get into my final thoughts, which is what I want to talk about. So overall, I'm gonna give this figure, Miles Morales Brooklyn 2099 suit, an overall 7.5 out of 10. It's good. The all new sculpt is great. The articulation is also good. I mean, just that ab, or I guess the torso area, won't be so good if you want to get him into some Spider-Man crouching poses, but it still is a good figure. And then, so moving past this figure alone, this wave, which I should do at the very end, but of the final reviews of all of them, it's good. I don't know if people will like it because of their Gamerverse program, But so far, they've revealed some pretty nice things. I can say that they do look good. But I know the main problem with this wave and the single deluxes and other figures revealed is there's no villains. So if you want to build out a Spider-Man PS verse, or I guess what is it, the Insomniac verse for your Spider-Man Gamerverse display, you can, only with alternate suits and Venom and Kingpin. That's it. And I guess Black Cat, but I mean, she's not really that much of a villain. So you're not gonna get a whole lot there in the villain aspect. So I hope they reveal sometime, definitely a Rhino and Scorpion from that first game. Their designs were pretty good looking. Hopefully they can fudge those into the MCU some way, because those ones are good. Then yeah, also of course other villains, Martin Lee, or I guess Mr. Negative. There is that one. I forgot about that 2-pack. That one works. But yeah, we need a bunch of other villains to build out our display. But yeah, overall, just confess that this figure's good. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please like, subscribe, and share. Doing so helps me out a ton and helps my channel grow. And follow the Instagram. Link's always in the bio. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Toy Soldier Reviews out.